An Antioch mom and dad wanted to be laid to rest next to their toddler who died from cancer. But a cemetery mix-up messed up plans that they had squared away years ago.
CBS 2's Lauren Victory shares their heartbreak and confusion over why a stranger is buried in their spot.
It just makes me feel really sad that I haven't been able to decorate.
I already came down and cleaned up the spot.
Matt and Maureen Baker visit this Cary cemetery to reflect on an incredible loss. Noah, their 2-year-old son.
He had neuroblastoma, which is one of the toughest childhood cancers to beat.
It's a battle this superhero lover didn't win.
So, yeah.
At the time, the only victory for these grieving parents was purchasing their own final resting places, making sure they'd be right beside their toddler.
I was specifically going to be next to him because Mom was the last word he said. So I wanted to be next to him.
The Bakers chose Windridge Memorial Park and Nature Sanctuary because other family members are buried here. They were drawn to this cremation garden and the idea
Would be Noah, Maureen, right next to him.
That the ashes of Mom, Dad, Grandma, and Grandpa would eventually live next to their little guy. Here's a map with their plots marked in pink. Spaces 66 and 67 are noted on this certificate and their contract, all squared away within days of losing Noah back in 2016. So imagine their surprise 7 years later when a stranger's headstone showed up.
And I was like, there is someone in my spot. Like, someone in my spot. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, someone is where I'm supposed to be buried next to our son.
CBS 2 tried asking cemetery management how this could have happened and what can be done now, but we were deferred to corporate. Windridge is one of hundreds of properties owned by Everstory Partners. Representatives for the death care company apparently called the Bakers with a proposed solution a few months ago.
Can you guys, your wife and yourself, move on the other side of Noah?
That doesn't work because Grandpa's already here. It'd break up the family.
You're like, you save your breath. It's not even worth asking us.
They're hoping the cremated remains of the current occupant can be relocated. But here's the answer they say corporate is getting from that family.
According to them, one person is not willing to make the move. If I put myself in their shoes, and I would be upset too.
Everstory Partners recently announced plans to manage an additional 72 cemeteries. That's thousands of graves. So one of our many questions to the company, how will it prevent future mix-ups like this one?
The Bakers say it's been 5 months of back and forth with cemetery management. They've limited their visits because it's too painful to know Noah's heavenly home might not border theirs.
And it reopens wounds, and so it's not peaceful anymore.
Coincidentally or not, a sign at the entrance informs visitors that cemetery records are being updated.
Hi, buddy.
Lauren Victory, CBS 2 News.
The Bakers thought they finally had a resolution after CBS 2 got involved. They say cemetery management informed them that the headstone from the other family will be moved within a week, but Everstory Partners tells us while they hope that will happen soon, it's not a done deal yet, as the other family is not entirely on board yet.